When was the last time you truly did nothing? Not scrolling, not watching, just letting your mind wander. We used to find these moments everywhere, waiting in line, riding the train, sitting quietly. Now, every pause is filled with a screen, and silence is rare. Our minds once thrived in these quiet spaces, connecting ideas, reflecting, and imagining. But today, we're experts at consuming information, not at transforming it into wisdom. Deep thinking, following a thought to its end, forming our own perspective, has become a lost art. The world rewards speed and reaction, not depth and reflection. Are we trading away our capacity for deep thought for the convenience of constant digital noise? The question is, what are we losing in the process? Our brains evolved for focus and depth, not for endless streams of information. Our ancestors survived by concentrating, solving problems, and building social bonds. This required sustained attention, something our brains are still wired for. When we immerse ourselves in a single task, we enter a state of flow, doing our best work. But today's world is built for speed and distraction, not depth. Notifications and constant connectivity pull us away from focus, rewarding quick reactions over patience. Our brains adapt. The more we skim and switch, the better we get at it. And the worse we get at deep thinking. We're becoming quick, reactive thinkers, but more superficial ones. The environment we've built is reshaping our minds. Are we losing the very skills that made us human? Technology is designed to capture our attention and keep us hooked. Social media, news, and entertainment apps use algorithms to feed us endless, personalized content. Each notification or like gives us a dopamine hit, making it hard to resist. It's easier to scroll than to focus on a challenging book or problem. The internet trains us to expect quick, bite-sized information, and to lose patience with anything deeper. We're constantly switching between apps and devices, shattering our attention. This leaves us in a state of continuous partial attention, always connected, rarely present. We skim the surface of life, missing out on depth and meaning. Creativity and critical thinking suffer in this shallow mode. Our default state is now distraction, amplified by the very tools we rely on. Are we trading presence for perpetual stimulation? The internet puts all knowledge at our fingertips, but at a cost. When we can always look things up, we stop committing them to memory. Our devices become our external brains, and our own memory weakens. True learning isn't just about access, it's about building a web of knowledge in our minds. Relying on screens short-circuits this process, leaving us with shallow understanding. Even our sense of direction suffers. Heavy GPS users form weaker mental maps. We're outsourcing not just facts, but our ability to connect and synthesize ideas. The more we depend on devices, the more our mental muscles atrophy. Are we becoming less capable thinkers in the process? Building lasting memories takes time and quiet, something our digital lives rarely allow. Memory consolidation happens during rest, especially sleep, but constant stimulation interrupts this process. We jump from one bit of information to the next, never letting anything sink in. Our minds fill with data, but little of it becomes true knowledge. Creativity depends on connecting ideas stored in memory. Shallow learning stifles this. Deep understanding comes from sustained attention and reflection, not skimming and clicking. Without these habits, our thinking becomes superficial and easily manipulated. We lose the ability to build complex mental frameworks. The result? We're more vulnerable to misinformation and simplistic thinking. Are we sacrificing wisdom for convenience? Shallow thinking isn't just an intellectual loss, it affects our emotional well-being. Constant distraction breeds anxiety, stress, and a sense of never being able to relax. We lose the contentment that comes from deep focus. Empathy and self-awareness require attention and reflection, both eroded by fragmented minds. Without solitude, we become strangers to ourselves, disconnected from our own feelings. Impatience grows. We expect instant answers and quick fixes, even in relationships. This impatience damages our connections and leaves us dissatisfied. Are we trading emotional depth for digital speed? Multitasking is a modern myth. Our brains can't truly do it. What we call multitasking is really rapid task switching, which slows us down and increases mistakes. Studies show interruptions make us less efficient and more error-prone. The antidote is single tasking, focusing fully on one thing at a time. Deep focus activates the brain's best circuits for creativity and productivity. Single tasking isn't isolation, it's about structuring time for uninterrupted work. Turn off notifications, close extra tabs, and communicate your need for focus. Reclaim your attention as your most valuable resource. The quality of your work and your life depends on it. Will you choose depth over distraction? The brain's plasticity means we can retrain ourselves for depth. Deep thinking is a skill, one we can rebuild with practice. Start by managing digital distractions, silence non-essential notifications, and schedule time for email and social media. Create space for focus by single tasking. Commit to one activity at a time, even for just 15 minutes. Practice bringing your attention back when it wanders. This is mindfulness in action. Embrace boredom and solitude. Don't rush to fill every quiet moment. Take walks without your phone, sit quietly, and let your mind wander. Boredom is fertile ground for creativity and self-reflection. These small habits are the training wheels for a deeper mind. With time, your capacity for focus and insight will grow. The discomfort fades, replaced by clarity and creativity. The path to depth is open to anyone willing to take the first step. Will you give your mind the space it needs to thrive? We're at a crossroads. Our tools are shaping not just what we do, but who we are. The digital world pushes us towards shallow, distracted thinking, eroding our ability to reflect and create. If we do nothing, we become skimmers, always connected, rarely deep. But this future isn't inevitable. We can choose to cultivate deep thought, turn off notifications, set aside time for focus, and embrace solitude. This isn't rejecting technology, but using it mindfully. The choice is personal. Will we let the world shape us into shallow thinkers, or reclaim the power of deep thought? Our inner lives, our work, and our relationships depend on this choice. The question isn't whether we can think deeply, it's whether we will. The richness of our lives hangs in the balance.